y'all doing? I want to talk to y'all about Ghost of Yotei. I'm so sorry that I couldn't record the rest. The SD card, if you haven't seen the community post, the SD card was messed up. It said damaged, corrupted. I tried my best to try to fix that. This video should have been out, but I was really mad about that. So it's been a couple of days. So I was like, you know what? Let me record it and just go over the things that happened. So I'm just gonna go over from what I remember.
I gotta stop talking fast.
From what I remember from the game where we left off, basically, because I did beat the game. Firstly, let's get this out the way. We are gonna be playing Dispatch. The next video, I seen Berleezy playing it. Well, I ain't watching him play it, but I seen he's the first person I seen posted. It looked interesting. It was like a choice-based little thing. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple of characters, but I don't know none of their names or stuff. Nothing like that, so it's still a fresh experience at the end of the day. This is the first video with a new mic, by the way. Feel me? Anyways, let's talk about Ghost of Yotei. So from what we left off, we had found out Oyuki was the actual the old Kitsune, which was, bro, that was mind-boggling, bro. I could not believe that. I genuinely could not believe that. I wanted to get rid of Oyuki. That wasn't bro. We fought, and my intentions was to get rid of her, bro. For real. But then, when they had stopped the fight, when we played with her a little more, and she taught me a few things, I was like, you know what? Maybe I might reconsider. And the game had reconsidered anyways. It didn't matter what I thought. The game reconsidered anyway. After that, we had fought the real Kitsune later on, named Dojin. What's his name? Dojin. He wasn't that bad. It was a cool little arena we fought in. That was a fire arena. I'm not gonna lie. I liked his moves. First little half, it was me fighting him alone, and then Oyuki jumped in the second half. That was fire. After Dojin, oh wow, it's really foggy right here. Oh wow, I might have to actually look this up. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so the next thing we was doing was going after the Saito brothers. That's what we was doing. We was going after the Saito brothers next, and I got it. Adachi. We got the Adachi. That's the part I'm missing out. We had did the Adachi training. Well, I had did the Adachi training. And Adachi training was cool. We got that out the way. It's nothing too crazy. Feel me? A few attacks. Somebody can't fire with the master. Feel me? I think after that we actually went after them. We went to, what is that location called? It's like the Oshima Coast or something like that. Oshima Coast or something like that. Or did we go home first? No, I think we went home first and Jubei was there. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think we went home. Jubei was there. Jubei had met the Kitsune. And I also seen what happened to Jubei. This dude freaking got shot point blank in his chest. How he's still breathing? He got main character energy for real. He survived a shot some way, somehow. He met Oyuki, and of course he didn't trust her at all. Of course he's with us. We ain't dead. Feel me? Anyway, we head to the coast. The Saito brothers is massacring everybody. Turns out that coast is the Matsumai's base of operations. That's literally where they're set up, where the main castle is. And man, Oshima Coast, this is how you said, that place is beautiful, bro. That's a good place to have a castle. I think this is around the time we found out that Jubei has a niece, bro. My face when he said that. He got a whole niece. This whole time he got a whole niece. He didn't tell me nothing. I mean, in the dialogue he said he didn't know how to tell me, which, okay, I get that. Understand it. Anyways, her niece, yes. Atsu's niece. I can't believe she's a niece. And then something came to my mind. I was like, this game better not end with just Keiku and Atsu left. It better not end that way. when it's just them two living in that house. Jubei better be with them. My wish didn't come true. I knew it was gonna happen the whole time. Anyways, that's for the later in the video. We rescue Keiko with the musket, then we go after the snake. It was a play. She came in, she revealed herself about with her sword basically. They all recognized the sword from all them years ago. It was a fight. For me, I had to fight a bunch of their enemies. I had to fight him, but I didn't have to kill him, I had to capture him. So we captured him. We tried to set a trap for the dragon with the spider. So the plan works out. But Saito also Saito also pulls up. That's something I was not expecting. They say it's a boat. Okay, yeah, it's a dragon's boat. Oh, look to the left. There's another boat. Oh, that's not good. That's Saito's boat. Why? You talking about So little baby dragon went to go snip. I try to go with Jubei because the castle got attacked. I'm trying to go, and then here we go with Saito stopping me.
Running away from the fight. Running away from the fight. No one's trying to run away from the fight, sucker. I gotta defend this place first.
Asu can't help herself, and she decides to fight the dragon. After that fight, we end up killing the dragon. The spider runs away. Get a cutscene with Saito and him talking to, sorry about that. We get a cutscene of Saito talking to his son, the spider, about the dragon, saying that, oh, son, you're such a disappointment. He said you could choke on something. I was like, man, this dude is a psychopath. He do not even care about his kids, honestly. He's just using them. So we end up finding out that Oyuki and Jubei got captured. I don't know if I skipped ahead or something, but that's the next thing I remember that happened. And we had to track down the spider again, because he did run away. Found him, sharing some dialogue, had to chase him. Then we went on top of this mountain and we started fighting. That dude's moves are ridiculous. Like, his moves was actually ridiculous. I'm not even joking. I actually lost to him quite a few times, like more than like most enemies in this game. That he was kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. But I got through it. And don't even bring up Takezu, whatever his name is. I know. You fight on top of Mount Yotei. I know him. I fought him. He wasn't that bad on normal mode. Back to the main story though. We end up sparing his life, and he tells us where they're being held. This dude Saito has a fortress above the clouds. We literally, while we was heading towards where the Kitsune was located, we was going right past his location the whole time. The whole time. He's in a fortress. Bro, above the clouds. Ain't nobody seeing that. There's no one seeing that. You can literally see the clouds surrounding the mountain. We get there, take some enemies out, stealth or combat. We end up saving Jubei because Jubei is literally about to get executed. We had to change some words once we saved him. He said that, I heard in the cutscene as well, but I had to skip that cutscene. He said that Saito had something special for Oyuki. Hearing those words, I was like, I already trust this woman too much. We gotta go after her. Of course, me hearing that. And we went after her. And we were successful on rescuing her. But she had a message for us from Saito. I'm not calling him Lord Saito. I'm not doing that. He's not that at all, bro. He's just Saito. He said to meet him, or he wants to battle where it all began. Dude, when I said that's the fastest click on my forehead that I ever got in my life, I was like, oh, I know exactly what he's talking about. We need to get back because I know my little niece is there, bruh. No, what? So we got Oyuki and we went straight back to the house. Had to do a little escaping, you feel me? Because they started storming the place. Do a little fighting that. We had to get back. And we got back. And he wasn't doing nothing too crazy. He was just, I guess he was playing, what was he playing? That coin flip game. Ziki, cool.
Sorry, I forgot what it's called.
Man, he wanted to make a deal with us, and he wants to fight us only, and everybody else gotta leave. I lost a lot more times than I would like to admit. I'm not gonna lie, I lost so many times to him. Man, I really wish I could have seen that, bro. When I found out that the SD card was corrupted, damaged, bro. That was literally the time where I was about to edit the entire episode. Not the entire episode. I think I was gonna edit a little bit though. I was gonna start editing the Kitsune episode. That's what I was about to start editing before that happened, and that's when I found out that it was the way it was. I'm so sorry about that. First round, we got through the first round, pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? The second round comes. The second round comes and Yotei jumps in. Now, I want to tell you something. When Yotei jumped in this fight, everybody in the world, I know y'all expected it to happen. Y'all know y'all expected it. As soon as I seen him jump into the fight, I knew what was going to happen. I knew that it was locked. I knew what the developers had planned. Like, I suspected it for a long time playing the game. But when this happened, when he jumped in, yeah, it was over. I said, oh yeah, they about to get him out of here. And they did. They did. He got stabbed by that dang sword. I think y'all would have really, bro, that, I was so discombobulated when I seen it happen. Seeing it happen is one thing, right? But the other thing is him disrespectfully doing knees with a sword. That, I was ultra focus mode. Phone was ringing, I think. Like, bro, I ignored the phone call. I was in there. I was going crazy. I was not stopping playing the game until he was there. That video editing could have been like 3 hours long. I could be at that boss. I'm not stopping it. I was not going to stop the recording until he was gone. End up killing him at the end though. Alright, we can skip past the fight. It's just a fight, right? He had the last few little words. You said you are alone. Which I don't know if he's actually talking about me, because clearly I'm not alone. I still got my niece. So he might be talking to himself, because he was alone in the end. He had nobody. Both his sons gone. You feel me? All the Yotei 6 gone. He was the alone one at the end. So he must have been talking to himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they was doing. I guess they was saying last couple to Yotei, because y'all showed and tried to heal him. Y'all literally just holding him down like these, like that was gonna do something. Like, what is that doing? Don't just hold him down like these. It's like, where the bandages at? Where the bandages at? Like, rest in peace, Yotei. Rest in peace, Yotei. I knew I had to say those words, bruh. At some point in that game, I knew I had to say it. I don't want to say those words. I think what really took me, like, it's not the fact that he did die. It's the fact that this sucker had a niece and he had to die. Like, that's what gets me with these games sometimes. I hate when they have when they have a daughter or a son and they're so little and that happens. That girl literally just like Asu, she just seen her father get stabbed and die. Me like expecting it, was like, okay, yeah, I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a little emotional, I know. He has a daughter. That's different. You feel me? So after that happens, 6 months later, they do a time skip right after that happens. It's insane. Like, we don't even see him get buried or nothing. They just do a time skip. Like, what is that? Anyway, 6 months later pass, and it's literally how I did not want the story to end, bro. It's Atsu and Keiku. That's how I literally did not want the story to end that way, and it ended up ending that way. I called it, bro. I don't even know where Yuki went. Yuki, after that little 6 months later, she just vanished. I don't think there's no dialogue really saying where she went. I think we were picking flowers or something with Keiko. It was talking about Jubei and stuff like that. And then they started going back to the house. I think they went to go sit down at this table. I think she was just telling Keiko some stories, and then we chose a story, I guess we can tell her, and then it did like a 6 months earlier or something before Saito's death, and I guess that was the end of the game. I think that was the end of the game. I believe that was actually the end. That game was phenomenal. The game was phenomenal. Definitely my game of the year, because I don't see any other games like really like games I want to play really coming out this year. That's why I'm kind of struggling what to play next. But I decided this batch because it's on the PS5, and it's not gonna be my first choice-based game. I don't want to talk any longer. Excellent story. Yeah, because it's been 28 minutes. As you guys can clearly see, I know this is kind of diagonal. I can't really hold the camera straight right now, but as y'all can clearly see, hold on. I have not bought the game yet, but it's gonna be bought. It has 4 to 5 stars. I got a couple of friends that played it. You feel me? But yes, I will be playing this game on the channel. I decided I'm playing this next because I literally have nothing else to play. So yeah, I hope y'all guys enjoyed this video of me talking about the parts of Ghost of Yotei that I could not play, unfortunately. Like, not replay, but record. I'm sorry about that. I really hope that don't happen again. I'm gonna be more careful with this SD card I have now because I do have a new one. This one got more gigs. So hey, feel me? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be seeing y'all in the next one.